Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Aion to Wikipedia. My name is Edu. I am new to YouTube, so any like, any share, any comment, anything you like will be very useful for me. On this channel, we're gonna talk only about Aion 2, which is gonna be released in this September, so we can wait for. But I think until then we're gonna talk about every character, as you can see in the previous videos, about the skills, about the stigma, the active skill, the passive skill, the dungeons, everything you're gonna find on this channel. Today we're gonna talk about Chanter, which is uses melee stuff, as you can see, buff oriented DPS and support. It's a semi healer but has a lot of mantras for DPS and really good buffs. So today we're gonna talk about uh, active skills. So let's explain how is this working. Let me just okay. So let's start with, on the right side, on the top right side, we have the active skills. On the left side, if you can see, we have 3 boxes and 5 options. Yeah, that 3 boxes which are unlocked now will gonna be unlocked once you level up your character. The 5 options will gonna be unlocked once you level up your skill. So you can use only 3 options in that 3 boxes. So I'm gonna explain and I'm gonna tell you for each skill what options to use. Okay, so let's go on. So we are going with the first skill, which is called onslaughter. Onslaught, if I'm not, if I spell it right. Yeah, this is the animations, as you can see. Okay, so for this skill, we're gonna use the third options, which is plus 50% multi-hit on hit. We're gonna use the fourth one, which is minus 1 second spinning strike cooldown on hit, and the last options, which adds storm chain on the chain skill. So last 3 options for the first skill. If you have problems when you farming mobs, so when you're grinding, you can use the first options because you can change it anytime you want. You can change it so you don't run out of MP. Okay, this was the first skill, the main attack of a Chanter. So we are going for the second skill, which is Incandescent Blow. For this skill, we're gonna use the block plus 200 block while you are using the skill. We're gonna use the fourth one, which is minus 200 enemy accuracy for 3 seconds on landing skill, and the last one, which is 10% chance to inflict the stun for 3 seconds on the landing skill. So the second one, the fourth one, and the last one for this skill. So let's go for the next one. The next one, which is called Rushing Smash. For this one, we're gonna use the second options, which is change to change now chances chance to change skill and increase. Okay, so I'm really sorry about that. We're gonna use the fourth one, which is reduce the cooldown by 5 seconds, and the last one, which ignore the block and evasion of an enemy on landing skill. So this was the rushing smash. Let's go for the next one, which is called impactful crush. For this one, when you see for every class, for any character, when you see the third options, which is change to mobile skill, you have to use this straight away. So that options lets you cast the skill while you are moving, so you don't have to stay still. For this one, when you're farming mobs, when you're grinding, you can use the first options, yeah, for grinding. So we're gonna change the skill to AoE damage. But for PvP, we're gonna use the second options, which is plus 1 second impactful crush stun duration, the third one, which is change to mobile, and the last one, which is 20% impactful crush stun chance. So this character has a lot of stun. Yeah, so this was the impactful crush. Let's go for the next one, which is dark crash, as you can see. So for this skill, again, you can use the second options when you are farming mobs, when you are grinding. So the skill is going to be AoE. But for PvP, we're gonna use the last three options, which is 5% chance to activate attacking skill, the fourth one, which is add piercing strike chain skill, and the last one, which remove dark rush cooldown, which is very good. It's gonna remove the cooldown of another skill on the landing skill. Yeah, dark crush. So let's go for the next one, which is gust rampage. For this one, we're gonna use straight away the third options, which is change to mobile skill, the fourth one, which is chain guaranteed multi-hit on hit, and the last one, which does reduce the cooldown of all your skills on hit by 3 seconds, which is very, very good. Let's go for the next skill. This was this heat wave blow. For this one, we're gonna use the second one. Yeah, that's the first and the second one, which first one has 3% chance to inflict stun for 3 seconds, which 3% maybe doesn't mean a lot, but it's a lot in this game because the attack speed of the Chanter is very high. So you're gonna stun them. You're gonna use the second options, which is 20% plus 20% seal change, and the fourth one, which is the ignoring, block, and evasion of an enemy on the landing scale. So this was the heat wave blow. Let's go for the next one. The next skill, which is called recuperation. For this one, we're gonna use the fourth option straight away. That means change to mobile. The last one, which restore extra 10% of a maximum HP, and we're gonna use the first one minus 3 seconds recuperation cooldown. So that means you have a less cooldown, so you can heal yourself faster. Raven. Recuperation, as you can see, yeah, it's healing you up. Let's go for the next one. The next one, which is called tremor crush. For this one, we're gonna use the second one, which is plus 10 meters range. It gives to tremor crush to that means to this skill increase the range plus to 10 meters. We're gonna use the third one, which is plus 50% multi-hit on hit, and we're gonna use the last one, which is again, it gives you plus 25% chance to stun the enemy. As I said, has a lot of stuns, this character, which is very, very, very good. The next skill, as you can see, again, another stun, which is called wave blow. For this one, we're gonna use the first options, which is guaranteed multi-hit on hit. We're gonna use the fourth one, which is plus 1 second knocking down duration, and you can here you can choose between the second and the third one. You can have an extra range on or 5% chance to activate attacking blow, if I'm not wrong. So let's go for the next one, which is spinning strike. As you can see, yeah, we're gonna use the second options here, plus 30% skill speed. We're gonna use the forward one, which is 40% chance to inflict seal for 3 seconds, and the last one, which is gonna ignore the block and evasion on the landing skill. As you can see, this character has a lot of stun and seal, which is very, very good in PvP. And the last skill, which is the same for every class. This skill is same for every class, for every character, which is called Defiance. Yeah, for this one, we're gonna use the first options, which is plus 20% damage tolerant for tenacity. Yeah, we're gonna use the forward one, which is plus 2 seconds of tenacity duration, and the last one, which has a 20% chance to reset the cooldown of the skill. So this was the active skills of a Chanter, which is it's a support semi-healer, but a really good support. So on the next videos, we're gonna talk about the passive skills, the stigma skills, and as I said, on this channel you're gonna find anything you need about Aion until September when the game will be launched. Until then, thank you for watching this video. If you reach until the end of the video, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like, a subscribe, a comment if I said anything wrong, if I have to improve something. Thank you for watching again. Have a good day and see you on next video. Have a good day.